Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Kalika and you're going to be nicer to call center staff after watching this video. Tales from a Complaints Manager. I've just discovered this sub and oh my gosh am I excited. I head up a complaints department for a multinational entertainment company. I'm gonna have to be deliberately vague on exactly what entertainment company for job security purposes, but it's a household name. I'm in a great position with a company and directors that trust me to do what's best and let me have pretty much free rein on how to respond to customers with complaints. I'm good at my job. There are junior complaints managers under me and general advisors I look after as well. We work hard and we do good. All this means I can get away with moments of absolute catharsis that I thought you guys might appreciate some of my stories and share in that catharsis. I'll start with Mr. Loyalty. Mr. Loyalty was a member of our loyalty scheme and built up quite a lot of free perks over the years of being a customer. He was upset that one of his perks had expired because he hadn't used it in 18 months. Fairly standard. If a complaint like that manages to escalate its way to me, I usually just reinstate the perk for a further 18 months. As long as that customer isn't an absolute fool. Mr. Loyalty had escalated his way up to me by being pretty pushy and borderline abusive to my advisors and junior managers. When he got to me, Mr. Loyalty started on the call being all smiles and jokes and happiness, until I mentioned I wasn't very happy with how he had spoken to the young lady he spoke to before me, or the young man before that, and that we have a clear behaviour policy for our customers. Then Mr. Loyalty became extremely abusive and decided I must be racist. Literally no idea what colour his skin is, nor does he know what colour my skin is, nor do I care. I warned him that I don't appreciate the assumption and if he continued I would close down his account completely. He then said the words I was delighted to hear. "No you won't, you wouldn't dare, you racist." So I closed down his account and told him as I did it, that his account had been closed and that his perks were lost. He couldn't apologise enough. He wouldn't stop saying sorry, begging me not to. I finished up the call explaining that he's free to rejoin and accrue his 7 years of perks again should he wish to. But his behaviour will have to improve and his previous account won't be reinstated. It was wonderful. Thoroughly enjoyed it, no regrets. As a little bonus, this gem from Mr. Entitled, who wanted free items for our website being busy on the busiest day of the year and causing a timeout error on his account. M is me, E is Mr. Entitled. That is 3 minutes of my time your frigging company and your crap website has cost me. Do you have any freaking idea how valuable my time is? You better give me the free items or I swear to God I'll have your friggin' job. I'm not going to give you free items on this occasion, sir. I don't believe that would be a reasonable response to a timeout error. The website is busy, and although I'm sorry to hear of your inconvenience, I'm not going to be offering any compensation. If you can't give me free items, then put me onto someone who can. Oh, I apologise for any confusion, sir. I can give you free items, I'm just not going to. Mr. Entitled's brain-melting noises as he figures out someone just told him no. I want to escalate to your CEO. No. I want your manager now. I'm the most senior manager. Do you have any idea who I am? Nope. However, as that's my final response on the matter, I'll have to go and speak with other customers. Have a nice day. And he hangs up. That would be so incredibly satisfying. But I would bet 100% that your man just went back and redid another complaint or wrote a letter or something and tried to escalate it again. My child did not purchase that game. So I work for one of the big wireless providers in customer service. Every now and then you'll get a call with content charges on the bill from Google Play and the Microsoft Store. Lady calls in livid about a $75 charge for Fortnite on her bill and disputing it. After fact-finding that she has a child, with an Xbox, who plays that game more than any other and has his own phone, I informed her that her son chose the billing from the Xbox to be applied to the bill. Of course she told me that's inaccurate and he didn't do it, or if he did, he didn't know what he was doing. Okay ma'am, I have an Xbox as well. In order for a charge to be applied, you have to change the payment method, then verify a code Microsoft sends to the phone number that's put in. Then it sometimes sends a second one to confirm the purchase. Then you get a text from us, your wireless provider, that a purchase was done. We can see what time it was done, which phone number authorized it, and that consent was provided. He cannot just hit one button and buy it. Lady yells for her son, and I can hear her ask him and he denies it. I tell her how to go on the Xbox and confirm the purchase, and she does, and thanks me and promptly hangs up. I would feel bad for the kid, but he knew what he was doing and then he lied. You're not as smart as you think you are. $75 on Fortnite? My god. I wonder how long the son is grounded for without Xbox privileges. Or did the mum go the full Irish household disciplinary method and grab the nearest slipper or wooden spoon? Filing a false report with the police is also a crime. I have tons of stories, but let me just tell you about this one today. Let me set the stage. I work for a large national communications company for over 10 years now. I work in the inbound call center for sales, so I'm a salesperson. We are the front line of defense for billing, tech support, various strange questions, serviceability, and fraud. And fraud is a big problem. The thing is, most of us that have been there for a couple of years or more can spot fraud a mile away. By the time a few sentences are out of their mouths, we know it's fraud. We can also see the whole history of the address back to the 70s, as well as the history of the phone number. This helps with the fraud. But those fraud customers don't know this, think we're stupid, and will just process an order. Okay, stage set, except for this. Me is me, inbound sales, fraud spotter, and smartass. Customer, crazy customer. Hello, thanks for standard intro that they grade me on, different story. And the customer says, I want to find out if they removed the block from my address. Okay, sure. Can I have the full address so I can see what's going on? She struggles to give me the address, she barely knows it. I already have it on my screen. Okay, so the name? She can barely tell me who she is. And I verify some other things. She verifies them. I look over the account and see that it's blocked. I see that she has a $1,300 bill owed to us from when she had 6 months at the same address she gave me from last year. I see that she also is under the same name, which has a very unique spelling. Same email, same phone number, only the last 4 of the SSN is different. And I'm feeling like poking the badger, which I'm famous for. So, why do you think we should remove this block? Well, they said I owed money and that wasn't me. Some long story of why that doesn't matter. Well, looking over this history, it shows that there was service from April to October of last year, for 6 months. And it was paid for a good bit over the 6 months, but was discontinued for non-payment. But that wasn't me. Okay, so you're a crazy customer, right? Yes, but I don't owe you $1,300. Well, looking over this account, you do. You had service for 6 months in your name. Yes, but that isn't me. Someone set up that service in your name. Okay, realizing she doesn't know I can see everything and that she's crazy. So, when did you move to this apartment? 2 months ago. Okay, just want to make sure I got this straight. Someone set up services at the address you currently live at for about 6 months, paid most of the bill, and set it up in your name, with your email, your phone number, but you didn't move into the same address until January of this year? Yes, someone set up services in my name. Did you know the person who was living at this location previously? No. Okay, just one more time. Someone set up services in your unique name with your email, your address, your phone number, in a location that you didn't live in until this year. Yes. Yeah, ma'am. Keep in mind we can see the history of the address, and then the fraud team that puts this block on can see a lot more. Address history, SSN history, mailing history, a lot. They made this block based on that history. Okay, but that ain't me. The SSN doesn't match. Meaning she gave us a wrong one at some point. Just to make sure I'm correct, you're saying that someone used your ID to get service in your name? Yes. I know that she's lying. That's identity theft, and that's a crime. In order to get this block removed, you have to go to the police and do a report because that is a crime. They will investigate it, and once they complete their investigation, you can submit that to us, and we'll use that to see if we can remove the block. She gives me a long story about different solutions and all that, which I know they didn't do because she's fraud. I retaliate with a song and dance about, yes, I'm sorry they told you that, but ID theft is a crime and must be reported to the police. And this is where it kills me. She sticks to her story. She goes on to ask questions about how to do a police report, what to tell them, etc, etc. And then when she gets the report, how does she get it to us? Me telling her how, explaining our ticketing system, etc, etc. She spent the next 10 minutes pretending she was going to get a police report to dispute this. This whole time I'm thinking and knowing, girl, you a liar. And before we got off the phone, I said, "Ma'am, just to make sure you understand, filing a false report with the police is a crime." Click. Wow, she more than doubled down on the lies. But I wonder if she ever actually went to the police. Cause surely she can then be arrested for filing a false police report and end up owing even more than $1,300? I wish I was a fly on the wall for some of these stories just to see how they turned out. Okay, so that's all for r/Tales from Call Centers. I really hope you did enjoy it. As always, if you do want to see more content like this, then please do subscribe. My Twitter, Discord, and Patreon links are in the description, and any support is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!